Welcome back to more of the Straight Shot Podcast, and today we got football. I didn't record yesterday because I realized what time it was and I was working on a project. And then I saw the time and I was like, dang it, I'm not going to be able to record. So I'm moving it back a little bit. But yeah, you'll still get your old football content that you love, that you sometimes like to watch here. But yeah, if you guys are new, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. Plain and simple. Alright, good deal. Alright, week 6 review, into the week 7 preview. Review into the preview. Let's do it. Alright, Thursday Night Football, San Francisco, they took on Seattle. I took San Francisco last week, and I said they need to get their heads out of their asses if they're going to win this game. And that's exactly what happened. San Francisco, you were very smart. You played smart football. And you know what you did? You got your heads out of your ass. You got a 12-point victory. They beat the Seahawks. Both teams are now 3-3, so we have an even slate. With Brock Purdy going 18-28 for 255 passing yards and 3 touchdown passes. Kyle Juszczyk also rushed in for a touchdown. Deebo Samuel caught one. Deebo Samuel had himself a game. He may have only had 3 catches, but you gotta think about this. He averaged 34 yards per catch, and within his 3 catches, he got 102 receiving yards with a receiving touchdown as well. And George Kittle, he only had 2. He had 2 of the touchdowns that Purdy threw. Oh my god. And that 36-20-24 victory over the Seattle Seahawks. London, we're back. Yay. Bears, you beat the shit out of the Jaguars. Yeah, this just goes to show that the Jacksonville Jaguars are clearly the worst team in the league. Who's worse, the Panthers or the Jaguars? Who's worse? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section. Because, my fucking god. Trevor Lawrence, 23-35 for 234 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Mac Jones, 1 of 1 for 6 yards. Like, bruh. Gabe Davis, the former Buffalo Bills, signed with the Jags in the offseason. He got 2 receiving touchdowns. So, massive shout out Gabe Davis. I remember you from the Bills. Yeah. But here's the thing. Evan Ingram, who's a fucking tight end, had 102 receiving yards on 10 catches. So, that shows it's like, obviously, we know Lawrence and Ingram have that connection, but he's still getting used to Davis, obviously being there. Brian Thomas Jr., the rookie. Oh, what the hell happened to Travis Etienne? Did he get his ass handed to? But I want to talk about the Bears, because this is the best the Bears have looked in a 3-game span. And oh so long. Because Caleb Williams went 23-29 for 226 yards, 4 touchdowns, and an interception. We gotta take a look really quick at this little couple of stats. If my eye would stop fucking killing me. Because I'm pretty sure Caleb's done some insane shit within 3 games. Because right now, from what it seems, I think he's done at least like 7 touchdown passes in the last 3 games. And then, what did he throw against Rams? What did he do against the Rams? He's thrown, in his last 3 games, Caleb Williams has ended up throwing 7 touchdown passes. I mean, Darnold had 11, or 8-3, so, yeah. That just goes to show, like, if you play bad teams, you're easily getting touchdown passes. So, yeah. DeAndre Swift, he rushed in for 1. There's that connection we needed finally. A veteran like Keenan Allen getting 2. Cole Kmet, he got 2. We're getting there. The Bears are 4-2, and the Jags are 1-5. Suck it, Jaguars. The Bucks have now scored the highest point total in a game this season at 51. 51-27. Bucks are 4-2. The Saints are 2-4. Saints, you're hitting reality now, motherfuckers. And if I'm not mistaken, the Bucks in their last 3 games have scored over 50 or scored over 30 points. Have scored 30 plus in their last 3 games. Yep. Last 3 games, they've scored at least 30 points. And within those 3 games, they are 2-1. They have scored 114 points in those 3 games. They scored 33 against Philadelphia, win. They scored 30 against Atlanta, that was a loss in overtime. And they scored 51 against the Saints. That leads you right there to a total of 114 points. Yeah. And by far, this is Baker's best game as a Buck. 24-36 for 325 yards, 4 touchdown passes, but he had 3 interceptions. Sean Tucker and Bucky Irving got in rushing. But Sean Tucker, 136 yards. Where the fuck has he been? Godwin, 125 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. Sean Tucker, a receiving touchdown. K-Dot in the tight end, he had a touchdown. Oh my God. Saints with the oh my God, I can't even talk. God damn it. Saints went with the rookie Spencer Rattler, making his first start, 22 of 40 for 243 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. I mean, Kamara gets him rushing, and then Bub Means. Because they're saying Shaheed is out, and they're saying Olave's out. In the game against the Broncos. That's what they're saying. Commanders and the Ravens. Both teams are 4-2 now. Yeah. Excuse me. Commanders, they lose a close one to the Ravens, 30-23. Jaden Daniels, 24-35 for 269 yards and 2 touchdowns. The run game was just not there for the Commanders in this game. They only rushed for a combined 52 yards on 18 attempts. And by the way, that Daniels to McLaurin connection again, yep, there you go, 2 touchdowns. But the former Eagle, Zach Ertz, he leads in reception yards. The former Eagle and Cardinal, both. He had both. Or he led with 68 receiving yards on a 17-yard average. Lamar Jackson, 20-26 for 323 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Derrick Henry, 24 carries, 132 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah. I think Henry got his team. I think the Ravens have now got their running back. I think the Ravens have got their running back issues solved. You lose J.K. Dobbins and you lose Gus Edwards to the Chargers in the offseason. But here's the thing. You get a massive signing in Derrick Henry. There you go. And Andrews now has his first touchdown of the season. But Zay Flowers, 9 receptions, 132 yards. Wow. Good shit. Yeah, both teams are 4-2. This is like the Bucks right here, but instead it's at home. Packers take down the Cardinals 34-13. I almost said 14. Packers improve to 4-2. Cardinals fall to 2-4. You're hitting reality now, Arizona. Kyler Murray, 22-32 for 214 yards and a touchdown. Jordan Love, 22-32. Both went 22-32. Love had 258 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, and a pick. So Christian Watson got one of the touchdowns. Who got the touchdown for Arizona? Michael Wilson did. And tight end week. This apparently was tight end week because I've seen a lot of tight ends lead their team for receiving. I've seen this a lot. All right, Jordan Love, he connected with Romeo Doubs twice. He got Christian Watson once and Jay Reed once. Nice. All right, I'll take that. Not bad. Packers are 4-2. The Cardinals are 2-4. Colts meet the Titans in divisional action as the Colts take down the Titans 20-17. Titans fall to 1-4. They were on a bye, and then the Colts are 3-3. Joe Flacco, 22-38 for 189 yards and 2 touchdowns. Will Levis, 16-27 for 95 yards and a touchdown with an interception. What would they do it? Running the ball a lot more? Yep. Who did Joe Flacco throw a touchdown to? Josh Downs and Michael Pittman Jr. There you go. Yeah, they're running the ball quite a bit, though. Tony Pollard, the former Cowboy, 17 carries, 93 yards, and a touchdown. The throwing touchdown was to Nick Westbrook Ikenine. Ikene? I don't know how you say it. It was a 9-yard touchdown pass. That's all it was. Wow. And it would have been 100 yards if Tony Pollard didn't have -5 receiving yards. Texas double up on the Patriots, 41-20. Almost double up on the Patriots, 41-21. Houston 5-1. We need to talk about this. Houston might be a contender if they get the receiving core figured out, and you're running in the play calling figured out. Oh, Houston's a definite Super Bowl contender. And New England, I'm not saying get a new QB. I'm saying get better. I'm saying get a new receiver. I'm gonna say a receiver is what New England needs. So yeah. Houston, CJ Stroud, 20-31 for 192 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. The first ever start for New England quarterback Drake May, the former North Carolina Tar Heel. He went 20-33 for 243 yards with 3 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. Joe Mixon gets in there rushing. Damian Pierce gets in rushing. Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell, and Joe Mixon all receiving. And there we go. Diggs. I feel like Diggs gets his spot. I think Diggs could run. Honestly, this is the best chance Diggs has is winning a ring this year. This is the best he's ever had. All right, Drake May. Let's take a look at what he did. Okay, nothing rushing-wise. There's nothing rushing for them. Demario Douglas, Keyshawn Bote. I don't know how you say it. Hunter Henry, the tight end. They all received touchdowns. Okay. Honestly, I think New England has their quarterback. I think New England has the quarterback figured out with Drake May. But I'm going to say this now. Get better. Get working on those receivers. Okay. This is the game I want to talk about, by the way. And by the way, Houston's 5-1. New England's 1-5. This is the game I want to talk about. It's the Browns and the Eagles. Because the Browns are playing the fucking Eagles. They're honestly, number one, Eagles, you're coming off a bye. And this is why I waited until Thursday to make this video, because bullshit went down yesterday. And we're going to get involved in there. Deshaun Watson, 16-23 for 168 yards. How in the bitch did Cleveland score? Oh, it was a fucking pick 6. God damn it, Jalen. No, Jalen never had an interception, though. Am I just reading something wrong? Am I just reading something wrong? Or did Cleveland not even score an offensive touchdown? I don't know. I'm probably reading something wrong. Okay. But, yeah, no. This was not good. I mean, here's the thing. We're going to talk about Amari Cooper later in this video, so we'll save that for later. Jalen Hurts, 16-25 for 264 yards and 2 touchdowns. And by the way, both touchdowns were to his targets, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. I don't even need to look. I barely even need to look. But here's the thing, Eagles. You're coming off a bye. Sirianni shaved his head. You should have beaten the shit out of Cleveland. But yet you decided, yeah, we're just going to let them get into a fight. Give them a battle. Are you trying to be that fucking cocky, Philly? Are you trying to? Sirianni, get your ass out of your head. I said this about the Niners. I told them to get their heads out of their asses. And guess what? They ended up winning. Sirianni, get your head out of your ass. Eagles should have won by at least 12 points on a shitty Cleveland Browns defense. Alright? That should have been at least a 12-point victory. But yet you only win by 4, 20-16. I should just make a separate video roasting the fucking Eagles. Because we have not had one dominating victory this season. And we should have been a top offense all year. With the addition of fucking Saquon Barkley. I could say so fucking much about this goddamn Philadelphia offense. I'm not even joking. The secondary's fucking shit. Because you got Slay, who's not doing much productively. Rookies are blocking passes, which is good. We need that. Fucking get it. What is up with these goddamn motherfuckers? And I'm pretty sure my live's ass is out now. Lane Johnson just came back. Devontae and AJ, they both just came back from injury. Like, what the fucking hell is going on? Eagles, get your heads out of your asses. I gotta see you play week 7. I gotta see who the Eagles play week 7. And then we can go from there. But Eagles win 20-16. Eagles are 3-2. Browns are 1-5. Eagles, like I said, get your heads out of your fucking asses. Chargers and the Broncos. I played the Chargers in fantasy this whole week on my second league. They put up a fight. But not enough. But they still get the win. Chargers are 3-2. Broncos lose their first game since week 2. Since the week 2 loss. Justin Herbert, 21 of 34 for 237 yards and a touchdown. Bo Nix, 19 of 33 for 216 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. J.K. Dobbins rushed in for one, and it was Kamani Vidal with the receiving touchdown. Bo Nix, yeah, let's see what you got. Cortland Sutton, that was the one-handed catch touchdown for Sutton. Cortland Sutton, and then Troy Franklin. I got it that time. Okay, I need to stop rushing my words. Oh no, I don't want to know. Steelers put a beating on the Ravens. Or not on the Ravens, on the Raiders. I almost said Ravens for some dumbass reason. No. So yeah, no, the the Steelers put a beating on the Ravens. And, yeah, that was nasty. One more do I need to say. You pretty much... Oh, now you want to work. Yeah, great. Steelers, Raiders. Okay. Making sure we're still recording. Alright, Justin Fields, 14 of 24 for 145 yards. Aiden O'Connell... 27 of 40 for 227 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Najee Harris rushed in for one. They did not do well. Oh, because their fucking legs were doing all the work. Justin Fields, 2 touchdowns rushing. Great. Najee Harris, 14 carries, 160 yards, and a touchdown. That's it. Aiden O'Connell. Alexander Madison, yep, he's back on the scoreboard again. Who received? Christian Wilkerson, never heard of you. Steelers are 4-2, Raiders are 2-4. That's been a really common thing this whole week. This is what I want to talk about, though. I want to talk about the Atlanta Falcons as well, because I have some shit I want to say. Falcons take down the Panthers 38-20. Falcons are now 4-2. Panthers are 1-5. Falcons still leave the division, by the way, for those that are wondering, because they have a tiebreaker over Tampa. Kirk Cousins 19-30 for 225 yards and a touchdown pass. The touchdown pass was to Drake London again. But Bijan Robinson rushes in for two touchdowns, and Tyler Algier rushes in for 1. This was Tyler Algier's fucking game. He had 105 rushing yards on 18 carries. I mean, Bijan almost did that shit, but 15. He was 10 short of that. But here's the thing. Kirk, you put a 500 plus in the game against the Bucks. And that just clearly shows Atlanta can make a quarterback look super good. Because that was an all-time record, by the way, for the Falcons. Yeah. Uh-huh. But you guys also have to remember, yeah, they gave up 30 points. They had to go to overtime. But the Panthers bat down to earth. 26-38 for Andy Dalton with 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions on 221 yards. Nothing on the run game. Deontay Johnson and Xavier Legette, the rookie Xavier Legette, by the way, for those that are wondering. Lions versus Cowboys. Lions, I fucking love you guys. I don't know why. I just like the Detroit Lions now, even though I'm an Eagles fan. Detroit, thank you very much. I hate the fact that you lost Aiden Hutchinson for the season, but I like you guys either way. You beat the shit out of my rival. You beat him up. Thank you. I think that pretty much is going to tell Dallas, hey, get your heads out of your fucking asses. Why is it every time I tell a team to get their heads out of their ass, they end up winning the next week? I said the San Fran in the week 6 preview. I said it in that video to San Francisco, get their heads out of their asses. I just said Eagles get their heads out of their asses. Cowboys do the fucking same. The Cowboys are the frauds because they are winless at home and unbeaten on the road. And I've noticed this. 47-9 Cowboys. How we fucking talking now? You fucking talking now, Cowboys? I said some shit on here. I'm surprised I haven't got banned yet. Cowboys, though. We need to talk. What the hell is up with you guys at home? What is up with you guys at home? You guys are 3-3. You're supposed to be the best fucking team in our division, but yet you're letting that be the Commanders? I thought you guys were going to be competition. You guys ain't shit. Combined, this is the Cowboys at home right now. With an 0-3 record, they've only scored 53 points at home. And on the road, they've scored 73. They've scored 73 points on the road and 53 at home. It clearly shows you right there, the Cowboys are much better at home or on the road than they are at home in AT&T Stadium. That is just sad. Does Dallas have a bye this week? Because if they do, good. They need to do it. Something with that shit. Get their heads out of their asses. Lions take down the Cowboys 47-9. Even with the Lions losing their best defensive player in Aiden Hutchinson, you still get your asses handed to Dallas. Lions are 4-1, by the way. Or are they 5-1? 4-1. I don't fucking know anymore. This shit's all confusing because bye week's now happening. It's so confusing. Oh, no, Detroit already had their bye. Yeah, they had our week, too. Okay. Yeah, Dallas is 3-3. Sunday Night Football, the worst game I've ever watched. Cincinnati somehow wins the game 17-7. I would have put the Commanders and the Ravens there. This would have been, for me, Commanders-Ravens. Because that game seemed fun. Joe Burrow, 19-28 with 208 yards. Daniel Jones, 22-41, 205 yards and an interception. Joe Burrow led in rushing. He had a 47-yard rushing touchdown to start the game. And then Chase Brown rushes in for one, and that's it. Who got in for the Giants? Tyrone Tracy Jr. Okay. I don't even need to talk. That game was shit. Bills and Jets. And by the way, the Bengals get their second win of the season. Both teams are 2-4. I think the Bengals are now starting to get their heads out of their asses. I think they are. Josh Allen, 19-25 for 215 yards, 2 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers, 23-35, 294 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. And Josh Allen rushes in for one. Why am I not surprised? Dawson Knox and Matt Collins each receive. Rodgers. Oh, he had 2 guys over 100 yards. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. Alan Lazard, 6 receptions, 114 yards on a 19-yard average with a touchdown. Garrett Wilson, in 8 receptions, had 107 yards on a 13.4-yard average and a touchdown. Wow. Rather, Rodgers had 2 guys over 100 yards. Goes to show. Okay. So, that's the Week 6 stats. It scores. Well, scores mainly. But I want to talk about... Oh my god, where in the bit? Okay, I think I can go right here. Yeah, okay. So, let's talk some standings really quick. Niners and Seahawks. Niners are going to be above because of the tiebreaker with Seattle. Over Seattle. Cardinals and the Rams. I mean, Rams only play 5 games. They're on a bye. But, something you guys got to realize is, with the Rams... One of their losses is to Arizona, so Arizona's going to be above the Rams no matter what. And then see how... Yeah, it's super confusing. Panthers, you're 1-5. Falcons lead the NFC South over the Bucks because of Week 5. Was it Week 5? Yeah, it was the Week 5 Thursday Night Football game. The Vikings, you still only lead not because you're undefeated. You've actually not really played much. I mean, you should probably have lost to San Francisco and Houston if you're asking me. Yeah. If you want to be realistic, I had Vikings going 3-2 into the bye. I had 3-2 for the Vikings going into the bye. And I want you guys to realize this. The NFC North is the best division in all football right now. Can we talk about that, though? Like, they are that fucking good. The Bears are 4-0 at home and 0-2 on the road. The Vikings are 3-0 at home, 2-0 on the road. Wow. All right, let's talk about NFC East because that's our division. Commanders, they lead. Not surprising. Then the Eagles, then the Cowboys, then the Giants. Yes, the Cowboys and the Giants have played more than the Eagles. Everyone's played more than the Eagles. Okay, but you got to look at winning percentages. We go with the percentages in football. Cowboys have one more win than us. We're half a game back. AFC, Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Patriots, just about what I had. But somehow the Dolphins have a lot more points than they scored, and they're still 2-3 somehow, and they're second in the division. What? I don't get that. We'll figure that out later. North, Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Browns. If the Ravens played like they did against the Commanders or the Bengals, I could see them being legit contenders, but their defense has to step up. AFC South, Texans, Colts, Titans, Jags. True or false, Jags are the worst team in the league right now. True or false, let me know in the comments. AFC West, Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders. I actually have the Raiders over the Broncos to end the season. All right. Passing yards, it's Geno Smith still somehow. Can we talk about that? And what the fuck is up with Geno Smith? The top 2 are from the NFC West. And then you got Dak, Kirk, Joe, CJ, Lamar, Baker, Jaden Daniels, the rookie. And number 10 is Aaron fucking Rodgers somehow. Fuck off. Fuck off, Aaron Rodgers. Can you just fuck off for 3 weeks? I would love Aaron Rodgers to fuck off for 3 weeks. That'd be great. Rushing yard leaders is Derrick Henry, Jordan Mason because CMC is hurt. Chuba Hubbard, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, J.K. Dobbins, Alvin Kamara, James Connors. Lamar Jackson is the highest rushing quarterback right now, and Bijan Robinson, number 10. QBR leaders. It's Burrow, Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels, Josh Allen, Jared Goff, Sam Darnold, Joe Flacco, Derek Carr, Brock Purdy. What the fuck? Sack leaders, that shit gets confusing. Points per game. Detroit, Tampa, Washington, Baltimore, New Orleans, Minnesota, top 6. Opponent points for games. Chargers, Steelers, Vikings, Broncos, Bears, Chiefs. Total yards, Baltimore, San Francisco. I love San Francisco's average, 420. Shout out to the 420. Detroit, Green Bay, Washington, and Houston. Rush yards, Baltimore, Green Bay, San Francisco, Detroit, Washington, Philadelphia. I was doing pass yards, Seattle. And number 1, yep. Number 2 is Houston, Dallas at 3, Detroit 4, San Francisco 5, Atlanta 6. But team sack leaders, it's the Giants at number 1 at 26, Denver in second at 22, Minnesota in third at 20, New York Jets in 4 with tied for third with 20, Houston and Baltimore tied at 19. All right, let's get into the Week 7 preview, if you know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let me do this. Bam. Week 7. Ha! All right, Denver and New Orleans. New Orleans is going to be without Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed at the wide receiver spot. So, I'm going to take I want the Saints to win. I really do. But I might have to go with the Broncos just to play safe and be smart. But gut says Saints. My brain says the Broncos. I'll take an either or. New England and Jacksonville, that's a London game. I don't care. I really don't. Both teams are shit. Both teams are legit shit, so I don't give a shit. Fuck, but if we had to pick Jags, I don't give a fuck. Seattle and Atlanta. Ooh, that's gonna be kind of fun. But I'm gonna take Atlanta on that one. That seems like an Atlanta game to win. Tennessee and Buffalo. If Buffalo loses, they're frauds. If Buffalo fucking loses, they are goddamn frauds. So give me the Bills. Cincinnati, Cleveland. Ooh. Nah, Cleveland's been playing like shit though. I'm not gonna be I'll talk mad shit about Cleveland until they bench Deshaun Watson. Give me the Bengals. Houston and Green Bay? Ooh. Love versus Stroud. I want that. Oh, that's gonna be good. This is a game I could see the Packers winning, but at the same time I could see Houston winning as well. I'll take the Packers just knowing because it's in Lambeau. I'll take the Packers. And they tend to be very good over there. Miami and Indianapolis. I swear to God, if the Colts came and beat the fucking Dolphins, who are they going to be able to beat? Give me the fucking Colts. If the Dolphins actually beat the Colts, I will talk mad shit about the Colts for the rest of the season. Because Miami doesn't even really have a quarterback. I mean, hell, they barely even have anything. So, if the Colts actually lose to the Dolphins, I will just talk mad shit about the Colts for the rest of the season on this podcast. Detroit and Minnesota. This is going to be Minnesota's first true test of the season. I could see Detroit taking it. And after what they just did to Dallas on the road, I could see the Lions taking it. But just knowing the fact that it is in Minnesota, ooh, part of me wants to see the, game's in Minnesota, right? It's the game in Minnesota? Yeah, the game's in Minnesota, so I could easily just see the, what are the Lions on the road? Lions are 2-0. Oh, snap. Someone's losing. Either the Vikings lose their first game of the season and home game of the season, or the Lions lose their first game on the road this season. It's one of the two. Something's got to give. I don't know. Fans are winning that shit, honestly. come after that. Philadelphia and New York Giants. If the Giants play like they did on Sunday night against Cincinnati, they're getting their asses handed to you. Give me the Eagles. Raiders versus the Rams. Why? Just why? Rams are more banged up, but they might be nearing a Cooper Cup comeback. So if they are getting cut back in time, give me the Rams. Oh, by the way, for Cleveland, Amari Cooper is no longer on the team. And Buffalo, hello to Amari Cooper. So I'm easily going to take the Bills now. Because Josh Allen actually will have someone other than... I mean, Josh Allen is going to have a new top wide receiver, and his name is Amari Cooper. All right, let's see where we are. Carolina and Washington. Washington, easily. What more do I need to say? Carolina, shit. Kansas City and San Francisco. Super Bowl 58 rematch. It's in San Fran as well. Ooh. Just knowing it's San Fran, I want to take the Niners. But knowing how the Chiefs are, they're going to bitch them all by every single fucking thing that happens is towards the Niners. So it makes me think Kansas City wins. I really want the Niners win. I need the Chiefs to lose. I'm going to take the Vikings and the Niners. Screw it. The Jets and the Steelers. See, this is why I waited until Thursday to make this video. I know it's because the Raiders pulled something. And this is also why I took the Rams. Aiden O'Connell won't have Devontae Adams to throw to. He's not out with a hamstring injury. He's on the fucking Jets now. The Jets take on the Steelers. I could see the Jets winning this game now, and I probably will end up taking the Jets. The Steelers just dropped their last game at home against Dallas. So, I'm going to take the Jets. And besides, if we take a look here at the AFC standings, and then we just go to the North, Steelers are 1-1 at home. With the loss at home being to Dallas. So, I could see the Steelers losing again at home. Give me that, actually. Baltimore and Tampa, we got 2 Monday Night Football games this week again. Baltimore takes on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Chargers take on the Cardinals. So, interconference action. Okay. I can fuck with this a bit. Baltimore and Tampa. You're looking at maybe... If Tampa can stop the run game of Baltimore, Tampa's going to win this. And if not, Baltimore. I'm going to say Baltimore, actually, because of the run game. Chargers and the Cardinals. Kind of... Is Marvin playing? I have no clue if Marvin's injured or not. They never told me. If he's playing, then give me the Cardinals. If not, give me the Chargers. Honestly, give me the Chargers because they're actually building a little bit of momentum right now. So apparently the Bears are on a bye this week. Shit. Because I wanted to say something good about the Bears. I don't know. We'll save that for next week. This has been the Week 7 preview with the Week 6 review. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.